Welcome, kings and queens. This is our road to 1800 ELO, day 131. We want to get the hat trick today, so let's get right into it. We keep getting close to our highest ELO, which is 1551. We keep hitting it, and then we somehow just like get stuck there and don't move past it. I want him to castle, so I almost want to wait. But getting the knight out now might be too ambitious. Let's just get the knight out and see if he castles. He's not castling. Alright, let's just go ahead and take the bishop. Now he castles. I think I'm just gonna not think about it too much. And then let's develop, get this bishop here, get this knight somewhere. Alright, let's just take that. Let's take it. He opens it up. We can take, or we can just castle. Yeah, he had to take. We should probably take, but I'll probably just castle first. I'll castle. And then there we go. And now his dark squared bishop is out of the way. We can go after the king, and I mean, everything we needed from the opening we got. Maybe instead of going bishop here, we should have gone bishop e2. That's the only thing we may have messed up a little bit. So let's fix that now. Bishop e2. If he... I almost don't care about that. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm going to go here, then there, and try to set that up. He's going to take, and then he'll probably check us again. That's fine. He can't go here. I just want to open up the king. Maybe trading all those pieces wasn't ideal. It's just pretty even now. It's kind of even. We want to push here. He kind of knows we want to do that. But I don't think that really wins us the game anymore because we lost all of our attacking pieces. We lost the queen. We lost the rook. Like it's not a loss because we traded them, but in terms of attacking power, we didn't get what we wanted. Man, too many trades. Too many trades. Let's just go here. He takes, we take back. I think he needs to take. Yeah. But no, this is not what I want. And he's up a pawn now. Okay, that's annoying. It should just be a draw, but that's if we play correctly, and we don't know how to play correctly. Yeah, it's a sad endgame. Need to get my rook more active, but I don't know where to put him. There, it's just bad. We can't push this pawn. The knight's there. Can't really attack the knight. We can go here, but then it's just a trade, and then he's got three connected pawns on the king side. Our pawns aren't connected, so I don't know. Maybe we push this pawn. Or maybe we get the knight here. Let's just move the knight. I don't see any good squares. Let's just go here. There's no check. I'm not sure where the knight's going. If we go there, he just pushes and he's solid. Okay, he wants to keep our rook sad. If we go there, is it trapped at all? I don't think so. But that's not a good square for the rook at all, so we shouldn't go there. Maybe we come back. We can come back all the way if we want. Yeah, this is not good. At best, we get a draw. This will be a good one to review. We're just learning how to attack the modern, but that's all it is. Every time we find a new way to counter it, there's something else they do that we have to learn, and it's just annoying, but it's fine. I think we have to take. We don't have a choice. Let's go here and then push. No, the knight can just take it. That would have been a very bad fork. About it's covered by the knight. Maybe we need to go here and then push up. Oh, all he has to do is kick our knight, and then oh, he didn't see it. If he kicked the knight, we would have to basically sacrifice the knight because that fork is there. But he did not see it, so we lucked out. Maybe now's the time to offer a rook trade because if this knight comes back, we could be in trouble. But I don't think any trades are good for us. Once he goes here and gets this pawn, he might be good. He's got the outside passers. We have no passers, and we're a pawn down. I think he could have traded if we wanted. If he wanted to, he could have traded. Maybe we get our knight here to prevent, I don't know, this pawn from pushing up and then this pawn from going. And the king can't enter. He can enter this way. Not really. We can check. I wonder if we can go here. And then, is that a checkmate? I don't think so. He can block it with the knight, but I think he fumbled. How does this work? I think he fumbled bad, but that was complete luck on our part. I thought we were gonna lose this game, but I think he fumbled bad, and this should be checkmate. Yeah, complete luck, but I'll take it. I'll take that win. Coach says a smart tactics in the end game earned you the win. Okay. Let's see. This was a pretty close game. 78, I think what was the accuracy for us? 78.7 for us, 67.6 for the opponent. I think he lost all of his accuracy points in the end game when he made that blunder that let us win the game. Trading off of the bishop was nice. It always wants this pawn in the center. We don't know how to play that way, so we don't. Take, and then the push, it doesn't like. It wants us to immediately go on the attack. And now that I think about it, that kind of makes sense. But then, how do you deal with that knight? That's always the question when my pawn gets all the way there. Sometimes they want you to sacrifice the rook for the knight. I don't like to make sacrifices unless I know what I'm doing. And I wouldn't know what I would be doing there, so I don't do that. And then instead of castling, it wanted us to just take the queen. But the problem is if you take the queen, takes back, you can't really castle anymore, and I like to castle. So it's just saying, yeah, just push up, I guess put the king somewhere there. I don't know. It wants me to play some way that I don't want to play. So we didn't do that. We castled when we still had the chance. And then where did we mess up? This is bad. Yeah, we were losing a pawn. I do that a lot. I guess it's like a sacrifice where I get the G file open, but the engine doesn't like it. And if people play well, it's just a losing endgame. So, not good. And then, yeah, I mean, we're trying to get our rook into the game, so it makes sense the engine's like, all these moves are bad. We didn't really know what to do with it or where to put it. It wants us to trade it off. I really don't like trading it off, but I think this time I didn't have a choice. This was a miss. Yeah, you can attack that pawn. How's that a miss? You attack the knight. Not really, because it's protected, but you attack this pawn. If he does this, what do? And you bring the knight here. And now what? His knight goes there. Uh, I don't think it's winning. It's just apparently a better position. So we're going to move on. Yeah, he shouldn't have gone there. I don't know why he thought this was safe. If he goes there, we have nothing. What if he plays his best move? Yeah, if he just does something like that, it's back to being even, and he's fine. But he did the worst move he could possibly do, which is trap his king. We brought the knight in. That was perfect. We didn't let the king get out, and then we're attacking his rook. We're threatening checkmate, and I don't think there was anything he could do. What did he do? Did that, but nope. Best move is to what? Go there, and he's still fine. But it says we're winning. Okay, yeah, he has to sacrifice the knight. Yeah, he had a way out. He didn't find it, and we found the checkmate. So good for us. Good start. We hit 1551. So the mission is simple: win the next game, get our highest ELO ever, and be happy. Third and final game. Let us get started. We got the white pieces. If we win this game, we get our highest ELO ever. So, okay. This guy was 1603. That would have been nice, but too bad he aborted the game. 1551. 1551 is a more even game. I would much rather play the 1600 guy, but that's okay. Queen's Pawn opening, Zucker, Tort, Varier. Who names these things? Okay, let me see. We can bring the bishop out whenever we want. Let's go ahead and do that. Pin the knight. I guess it's too early because he can go bishop there. No? Okay. Let's bring this pawn here, bishop there, castle, and go about our business. Okay. We castle. He castled. Everything's gravy. Go here, there, take. He wants to unpin himself. We go here and there, and the bishop is waiting for us. So let's just take. He takes back with the pawn. That's bad, right? That's bad, but I don't know how to punish it, so it's not that bad for him. Eventually, it will be bad. For now, let's just open up the C file, get our knight there. Huh? I hope he keeps playing weird moves and then eventually blunders. Um, let's get this rook here. We're just developing our pieces. We don't have a plan to attack yet. If he goes there, he could completely close that file, and we don't want that. I go here and here. That'd be kind of nice. A check would be nice, but he could just close it. I don't want him to close it, but if I take, he takes back. That might be helping him out too. We can push, attacking the bishop, and then what? Push, attacking the bishop. Bishop goes back somewhere. We take. Yeah, let's attack the bishop. Bishop goes back. We take. He takes. Oh, okay. He stays on that diagonal. Smart, I guess. The knight can only go there. If we get our knight here, then there. That'd be kind of nice. I want to take so he doesn't close. Let me just take it. I don't want him to close this diagonal, but he gets to close it anyways. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Like, do we really need the queen here? Maybe. I don't know. Let's check. He closes it. We could go in this way too, right? It's harder. What? I'm so confused because I've never seen anyone play like this. I mean, he just opened up his king side completely. I don't know if he's trolling, but I mean, everything's protected somehow. But I don't know. We should just stay patient. We should stay patient and figure out what should to do next. We go there. If he closes it, that's fine. If he takes, then we just lose a pawn. We go here, we lose the knight. If we go somewhere else, there's no way to enter still. Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna do something weird too. I'm gonna bring my knight back so I can push this pawn up. That works for me as well. I just want to open this. I want to get my queen somewhere over here. But I'm not calculating. I'm only looking for my own attack, so I need to be careful. Okay, he's gonna bring the queen in, threaten checkmate. That's his plan. Our plan is to take, open up this diagonal, and get the queen there somewhere. All right, there's the first threat to checkmate. We can bring the knight back, threaten the queen, ask the queen to go back. Ask the queen to go back, and there's no checkmate. There's no checkmate, right? Oops. There's no checkmate. This is kind of scary. Okay. I was confused. All right. Well, we hit our highest elo ever, but I don't know how to feel about that. It just okay. Not my proudest win. Honestly, that game was kind of disappointing, and it makes me not even like my rating. So I don't know. Something. He played so bad, it kind of made me play bad too, I think. Because in trying to punish this and attack the weird moves, I started making my own weird moves. Maybe I don't know. I didn't really know how to attack this. It was so strange. Uh, but I think we did okay. That's not good. Yeah, push this up. Fair enough. That's even worse. Now your pawn is weaker because it can never have the support of another pawn. Yeah. Attack was fine. I have no idea what this was. What should he have done here? His best move was to move his queen somewhere. Best move, move the queen there. Yeah. And then we actually have to. I probably would have pushed this pawn up and it would have been bad. He'd sacrifice the bishop. I'd take the pawn. Yeah. The only option was to push the rook here. And he would have been winning, sort of. I mean, it's by a slight margin. It's pretty even still. But instead, he did something else. Let's see. Let's resume. Instead, he blundered the queen. We got the queen. He resigned. So very sad game, not even worth reviewing, but it is what it is. Let's get a hat trick and then maybe we can feel better about our rating. Let's get a good game in so we can actually feel good about getting our highest elo yet. Um, let's just take this and not overthink it. We could go here just to go on the attack, but he just pushes right, or he pushes somewhere, or he just goes back. So maybe none of that. No, we could go here and say no pushing pawns. Uh, yeah, because if he pushes this pawn, my knight can't come in. So let's just go here and protect our pawn and at the same time keep his from advancing and then continue our development. And we get to develop our bishop. So multi-purpose move. That's what we like. And then I don't know what his plan here is. Oh, probably go there to attack the bishop and the pawn. Nope. Maybe we push and say take because I think the incoming move is this. So I want to go here, ask him to take, and if he takes, oh, that's why he brought the knight out. Oops. He brought the knight out so that if we take, oh, okay, never mind. What's going on? Everybody's playing weird today. All right, let's just give that pawn up. He's destined to die. Let us continue our development castle and go on. I don't want to blunder bad trying to defend a pawn that's not defendable. Mm, I don't want to give up my bishop, so let's go back. Okay, he might push, then we'll just take. It's okay. We're castled. Nothing too crazy can happen. Let's take. Okay. Now we can take, and it's just a nice even trade. We can ignore it, but then he takes this bishop, and I don't know. If I take, he gets to develop his rook, so I'm probably not going to take. If I go there, will he take our bishop? Possibly. Possibly. If I go bishop here, and then he takes, and when we take, can this guy come in and attack the queen and the... No, I don't think so. All right, enough thinking. Let's just put the bishop here. Let him take. We'll take back, and then we can bring the knight here, threaten checkmate, and threaten to take his bishop back, and all that sort of stuff. But time is bad. He's got 9 minutes on the clock. We have 7. So I don't know what it is, but our time management is very off lately. Pretty off. He has a 2 minute advantage, and we're only 11 moves into the game. So that's a lot of time to be down. He's looking for a sacrifice. It's not there. Maybe if he goes his rook here. I don't know. I think he's looking for an attack that's not there. I'm confused. Do we take? I mean, I kind of have to, right? All right. Attacked by the bishop, by the rook. I mean, protected by the queen. If I bring my knight in, he'll bring his queen in, and then we bring. What do we bring in? We bring our bishop in, and it's cool. Or we can do this. We sacrifice the bishop, which is a check. He has to take because we are going to get this guy. And then we're just up a knight. I knew he was looking for some crazy sacrifice. And cool. So getting this bishop out came in clutch because of this. Now we get this. He resigns. We get a cool game. Yeah. Resigns. Wait, that's a blunder, right? Did he forget that we can take with a check? Yeah, I don't feel good about this game either. I don't know what's going on. Is this even 1500 chess? Who are we playing? It's a sad day. We won all of the games, but they don't feel like wins because everybody's playing so bad. All right, well, that's 1500 chess apparently. So I guess we're better than we think we are. Um, it's nice for the. I mean, our highest elo yet is good, a confidence boost. It's nice to be on an uptrend. It'd just be nicer to. I don't know. Maybe we're being too rough. We did find a nice tactic, and then I guess maybe he panicked after the tactic. I don't know. I'm trying to give us some credit for the win, but some of it just feels like they're playing so bad. So I don't know. Let's review this one. Call it a day. 74.7 for us, 55.1 for the opponent. So let's see what happened. This weird, fast, easy, not easy game. Yeah, we should have defended the pawn, I guess. We could have. Yeah, I mean, pushing it wasn't that great of an idea. Um, I mean, he could take, and then even if we take back, even my whole point with pushing was if he took, we could take his castling rights away, but he has a knight to win it back, and then also, I mean, not only does he have a knight to win it back, he gets a free pawn, and then we connect his pawns for him. So not a good move, and then yeah, just bringing the knight out, not that great because we could have gone here and protected our pawn. We gave up on it too easily. And then let's see, just counterattack. Don't play passive, counterattack. I guess we did play kind of scared. If we go knight there, we can fork the rook and the queen, or we're threatening to fork the rook and the queen, and then he has to deal with it. Whatever. Like, that's a fair assessment. And then I don't know why this is bad though. Your best move was to open the rook. Yeah, I guess. I guess this doesn't really do anything. It's not developing a piece. It's not developing a piece and it's not really attacking anything. But it did set up the nice tactic that won us the game. So we won. We took the knight. That was a complete blunder. Yeah, his better option was to put pressure on that knight. That makes sense. It would be to pin the knight and then we can't really go anywhere. I guess we could come back. Yeah, but he did that, and then he tried to pin and win the knight, but he didn't see this tactic. And then I feel like after the tactic, he just panicked. We checked the king, we win the bishop back, and then I don't know what this was. Maybe he thought the queen was defending it. These two diagonals are kind of close, but no. Win the rook, he resigns. We get our highest elo ever, and we're happy we found a nice tactic, but at the same time we're like, it was too easy. Basically, we didn't have to fight for it. They gave us the wins, but that's how it goes sometimes. We'll be happier when we hit 600 because that will be well deserved. That being said, thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.